Okay, so this is the last part. We're going from 50 minutes to an hour and 11 minutes, and this is the wrap-up of the body cam of the Clearfield police officer. What was his name? Zachary Fratto, with the Special Olympian Shawn Nicholas. And I didn't say it in the last video, but the first video, I read the rundown of what was going on and what the police chief had to say. I didn't say it in the second video, but I meant to say that description of all this will be, the rundown to it will be in the description. I might go over what the police chief had to say at the end of this one. Let's see how long it runs, but if I don't, then all the information is in the description. Still gonna issue him that ticket, sounds like. The bullshit jaywalking ticket.
Just so I understand, and Carl, I'm not trying to insult you in any way, okay? So just our system is...
See, mute again.
So I just want to, like, if we have...
Why are we muting? We have to make contact with you again. You're going to jail, is probably what they're saying. They got to mute all this out for the transparency. They're a bunch of punks, is all they are. And Mr. 15-year-old is learning from them, looks like. Just saying. They have to make the muting out illegal. You do not.
I sweat on that window up fast. Since.
They'll say it's his medical information. No. He's in a public place.
If you don't want to talk to us, you don't understand your rights, that's fine. You don't have to talk to us, right? But under this case, I mean...
Well, apparently they do, because you hunted him down and made him talk to you. Well, he didn't actually talk to you, but you showed him who the boss was because you put him in handcuffs, put him on the ground, and put him in your car. So, yeah, I guess you kind of wanted him to talk to you. You're a fucking punk.
Kind of suspicious in circumstances you were...
And please stop with the suspicious. It is not. They just proved it's not awesome. Here we go. And he did, and you tracked him. You followed him. You harassed him. So, yeah, you can tell him that all you want to, but there will be consequences for your actions, is what he should be saying.
You don't have to talk Under these specific circumstances, if it's suspicious,
Here we go.
his supervisor, I feel like you have a legal reason to stop you. Okay, so we're gonna let you go home, but he's gonna issue citations for something.
The supervisor didn't think. Did he just say? Hold up. Yeah, I went back a little too far.
If you don't want to talk to us because you don't understand your rights, that's fine. You don't have to talk to us, right? But under this case, I mean, it's kind of suspicious the circumstances you were located in. He had a right to stop you at that point. Okay? So he has a legal reason to do that. You're resisting. Legally, you can't do that. And if you don't want to talk to us, that's awesome. That's your right, right? If you're not doing anything suspicious, you're just walking down the sidewalk, that's one thing. And yeah, you can tell us to pound sand all day long, that's fine. You don't have to talk to us if you don't want to. But under these specific circumstances, if it's suspicious,
So he's trying to say it's suspicious is against the law. It is not.
Supervisor, I feel like you have a legal reason to stop you. Okay, so we're going to let you go home.
The supervisor didn't feel like we had a legal reason to stop you, so we're going to let you go home? Okay.
But he's going to issue citations for something.
But he's going to issue a citation for something because we looked in our little computer and we found something we think we should charge you with his bullshit. And we're going to mute that out. Of course they are. You can't fucking make this up.
Okay, so I have a legal reason to stop and identify you.
Incorrect.
It's actually part of this code that I also printed off for you. Utah code annotated 77-7-15. Okay, you can read over that in your free time. But basically, that's for when I tell you that I'm going to be placing you under arrest to identify you and you're resisting my legal right to do that, okay?
He had zero legal right. The stop was bullshit from the beginning. He broke no law, no code, no statutes, no policies, no nothing. But because they can't be wrong, they're just going to throw something at you.
Okay. What you need to do with this, contact the Clearfield City Justice Court. You can call that phone number or go to this address, or you can even go online. Just make sure that you make contact with somebody at the court. No earlier than 5 and no later than 14 days, okay? Court won't recognize it under 5.
Now, it seems to me like with the amount of dumbasses, smart law enforcement that are there, he didn't understand his rights. Do you think he's going to understand this? There should be a parent or guardian there to make sure he understands what's going on, because trust and believe, if he don't show up, they'll put a bench warrant out for his arrest.
Days, and then if you go over 14 without talking to him, they can issue a warrant for your arrest, okay?
I told you.
Does that make sense? Anything you need me to explain again?
Does he seem like he understands what's going on? Does he? Dumbass still hasn't picked up on it. The sergeant should be stepping in and saying, let's get your mom or dad or whoever your legal guy, somebody out here that can make sure you understand what is going on. They don't care. If he don't show up, they'll put a bench warrant out for his arrest. It's an administrative warrant. They will come and lock him up, and then he's got to pay to get out. It's a money making, it's bullshit. It's just more money for them. They don't care.
I was just telling you, leave me alone. That's all. I haven't done nothing wrong.
Okay.
Just starting a fight. Just telling you, leave me alone. Go away.
I getcha.
That's all I was doing.
So, like I told you, as part of that code is that I at least had a legal right to stop and identify you, okay?
You're not.
So, okay. So, if you have any questions about it, you can read over the code. It's pretty short. So
That one should have stopped it.
Take long, but
Right there.
that's why I printed it off for you, too, is at least have some understanding of why I had a legal reason to identify you, okay? All your stuff is on the front of my car, your hat, your wallet, your money, I believe even your phone, too, okay? Do you have any questions?
Yes.
What was that? good to head home, alright? Okay.
And of course, let's mute again so we can get our story straight. I'm going to bop through and see if there's any more to this. If not, we can cut this right here. There's not. Okay, so for the ones that missed it, we'll go over the backstory a little bit. In July of 2024, Clearfield resident and Special Olympics medalist Shawn Nicholas was walking home from karaoke at about 3 a.m. when Clearfield police officer Zachary Fratto trailed him in a patrol car. According to police, Fratto believed Nicholas was acting suspiciously as he walked across the parking lot with several businesses late at night. Nicholas refused to stop for Fratto and jaywalked to an apartment complex parking lot. After trailing Nicholas for several minutes, Fratto confronted him outside an apartment complex, asking for his ID and saying that Nicholas had broken the law after jaywalking. Police reported that Nicholas refused to give Fratto his ID, resulting in a physical confrontation between the two as Fratto tried to arrest Nicholas. After Nicholas had been arrested, he was placed in a patrol car for several minutes and questioned by Nicholas and his supervisor. According to police, after being cleared by a medical crew, Nicholas was released and cited. Nicholas was charged in August with interfering with a police officer, but not jaywalking infraction. However, it was dismissed in court. Yes, you know why it was dismissed in court? Because interfering with a peace officer, I don't know why they even call them peace officers anymore. They should be called escalation officers. That's a secondary charge. That's a secondary charge. The jaywalking was the infraction, but it didn't happen. So they didn't try. They charged him with interfering with a peace officer, but not the whole reason for the interaction. Well, initially it was because suspicious activity, because you can't get off a bus at 3 o'clock in the morning, apparently, and walk down the sidewalk, cut through a lit business that is closed, not want to talk to law enforcement as they drive past you, walk across the street where a car can cross, so you can cross there. There's no marked crosswalks. He kept saying there was. Didn't point it out. Never saw one. Anyway, it was all bullshit from the beginning. And then the chief said this. I had it set for... Clearfield Police Chief Kelly Bennett released a statement Monday saying the department was previously aware of this incident and reviewed and addressed the incident internally in late July. According to the chief, Fratto did not recognize the potential for disability-related behavior, instead interpreting the man's actions as intoxicating or abnormal behavior, and mistakenly applied the Utah jaywalking law. Mistakenly applied the law. He made it up. He didn't mistakenly apply anything. He completely made it up. There was no crosswalks. Also, did not recognize the potential for disability-related behavior. Why? You could tell, look at the first video, you could tell by the way this man was walking that something was different. And yes, they get tons of training on this. For the bootlickers that are going to say, more training, they need to be trained. No, they get all the training in the world on this. Not only that, but just being out in public of a day, most people can look by the way people act, by the way they walk, by the way they talk, that there's something different about them. instead interpreting the man's actions as intoxicating, of course, because then public intoxication, they can write you up for something, or abnormal behavior. What's abnormal behavior? He didn't want to talk to you, and then you said at the end, you don't have to talk to us. You can tell us to pound sand, but apparently that has consequences because we just saw him tell you exactly that, and you took him to the ground and handcuffed him, and then didn't even charge him with the initial infraction. For those mistakes, he received immediate remedial training. Of course he did. More training. Taxpayers pay for more training in conducting legitimate law enforcement encounters and understanding the circumstances under which individuals may be detained, and identification must be provided, Bennett said. Can we? More training in conducting legitimate law enforcement encounters. Legitimate law enforcement. This man has been through the training. He has applied. He has gone through the application process. I'm guessing a psychological evaluation that they put most of them through. They have hired him. They have sworn him in, but now he needs training on conducting legitimate law enforcement encounters. You can't fucking make this up. These people can kill you with impunity. And you will get the same statement. Well, you know, we're sorry that he killed you. We'll give him more training. Please fucking stop. Nicholas actively resisted arrest by removing his hands from the officer and disobeying his lawful orders. It was not a lawful order. It was not. There was not a crime, even an infraction. It was not. Anything from that jaywalking is fruit of the poisonous tree. It's not admissible in court. That's why you saw the look on the sergeant's face. They knew they could not, and still were going to charge him with something. You can't make this up. You also... The arrest was unlawful. You can't give lawful orders after an unlawful arrest. Also, I like to throw out there, you can resist an unlawful arrest. Now, you're going to have to deal with them consequences on your own. I am not telling you by any stretch of the imagination to resist any officer, because most of them don't have a problem killing you. The statement said, adding that the department determined Fratto's use of force was justified. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they did. Because they got the unions that are backing the departments. You got the departments that are backing the tyrants. And you got the tyrants out there running total fucking amok with impunity because they don't care. Bennett said, my hope is that this incident, like many others, as our officer served our community, will provide an opportunity to enhance and strengthen the department's professional standards. They have no standards. We just saw the standards. And then the sergeant, the smart one, with the most experience, they don't even shave anymore. They don't care what they look like, which means they don't care what they act like. We got another one standing over there in the shadows with sleeve tattoos, and we got another one look like O.P. Taylor. He look like he about 15. Please, there are no standards. The department's knowledge that this incident could, I guess, be resolved differently has been done, and the department acknowledges that this incident can be resolved differently, has been done, and we sympathize with those affected by the incident. Yeah, they realized that they fucked up, so they took away the jaywalking, which was the whole reason. Well, no, sorry, that wasn't the whole reason. The whole reason was you had a badge-heavy tyrant that didn't have anything to do, saw a guy going about his life, and I guess because this guy that was coming from karaoke and walking home has a life, and the tyrant was pissed off about that because he don't have one, was just going to harass him until he had him in cuffs. And that's exactly what he did. And that is where we're at. And this is the end of that one. It's been, he resisting. Please stop. You can't make this up. Anyway, I'm going to say it again. 90% of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel. You're on your computer. You got your phone in your hand. Just the button's right there. I know. You're looking at it right now, aren't you? Click that button. And let me know what you think about this one. And this one is part 3 of 3. And let me know what you think. And like and share. And I'm out.